Where is it? Yo.
This is a late night edition of Boyztalktoo. Wow.
They might be. See if they're over there. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Are y'all still woke after the
What you mean after the
Monica and Brandy versus? Are y'all still woke? What did y'all think about it?
Can y'all even hear us?
Yeah, let's check on that first. Can y'all hear us?
I didn't hear it. Did it click on it?
I heard it. I heard it click in my ear. But who knows? If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice.
This is
the latest we ever been on here.
Yeah, this is going to be a quick episode because
I'm sure people tired after hearing them, watching them for 3 hours.
okay, Ted said he can hear us. How you doing, Ted? What's up, Juju?
What's up, Juju?
What did y'all think of the verses? Who did y'all think win? I need y'all opinions. I want to know how many people think Brandy won. How you doing, Francisco? Oh, I need some more chaser. That chaser not hitting me.
Put some more ginger ale.
Nah, it's the ginger ale ain't helping. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, hey, Francisco he's in Chile.
Cheers from Chile.
Hey, Chile.
Oh, we got international in the house.
Chile.
Mm.
Could you pass me some juice? This is disgusting. It is alcohol in that. It just no. That's mine. I just made that. Apple juice. Ciroc.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Todd?
Yeah, Brandy. Ciroc Brandy.
I know it's late, y'all.
Oh, Taj is on. Much better. Thank you.
What you put in there? Oh, the apple juice?
Yes.
I forgot that was in there.
We have a few topics. We have so I need to see who thought Monica won, who thought Brandy won. I need to know who teams y'all on.
Mm-hmm.
Monica, but both them.
Yeah.
He's just picking up cups.
Mm.
Just picking them up everywhere. Picking them up everywhere.
You said you team Monica Burnett? I honestly thought it was going to be like a easy kill for Monica, but Brandy was keeping up.
Brandy got hits, though.
Brandy was keeping up.
Brandy got hits. Team Brandy. You already know who I thought won because I was seeing them all on
Team Brandy. If you team Brandy, give me some hearts right now. If you team Brandy.
Give me need some reaction if y'all even watch the verses, because at this point. See, this one don't go like the Chrome.
Hmm?
On my Chrome. It logged out. Both of them. Team Brandy.
Who said? Let me see.
Both of them, Brandy.
Oh, now it's coming up. Why wasn't it coming up before?
Because it froze.
Oh. Team
Okay,
Brandy.
I see a lot of Brandy. Stay tuned for Rihanna versus B. Rihanna will watch Beyonce.
Rihanna versus B.
Rihanna got the more number ones.
That's
hits,
not.
real hits.
Rihanna ain't gonna
Yes.
embarrass herself like that. Rihanna got hits,
Rihanna
but
got hits.
I know, but
Number ones.
they're not gonna.
Number
They're not gonna.
Number ones.
They're not.
She gonna-
They're not gonna do that.
Rihanna got classics. Rihanna got classics. Beyonce can't do it without performing. She have to bring it alive. If they sitting there, it's just gonna be like, okay, next. See, Rihanna will watch Beyonce.
Beyonce gonna win just because it's Beyonce.
No. Judging
She
the
is.
music, Beyonce is doing Rihanna type music now. Well, besides the African music.
True, but
She jumped on Rihanna bandwagon.
She did.
We gonna be honest.
but she's kind of doing it better now,
She got 24 Grammys. She paid for it.
huh?
She got what?
Rihanna don't stand a chance.
Okay, we talking about Beyonce and we talking about Brandy and Monica.
But you still said Beyonce.
I don't think she gonna stand a chance. She will.
Right, Beyonce ain't gonna have to bring it to life through a performance. Rihanna can just sit there and just bop and just make that shit look good. I just love Rihanna edginess. That's what I love about her.
Yeah, but now Beyonce done stole that
I feel it's nice.
because she saw that was working for Rihanna.
Oh, but cute.
Okay, thank you, baby. See you later.
Why you high? You supposed to make a camera?
Our special guest. Just
Ah, buddies. Oh wait, y'all can't see me. Yeah, this is delay
It's-
on this. Oh, y'all blue in the building. He got a date, so
Wow.
oh,
that was in part.
That's what you was doing in the-
I'm
that's what you was doing in the bathroom.
man, let me tell you something. I'm embarrassed.
You see?
I'm embarrassed, you bitch. I hope this camera's picking that up.
Yeah.
You do not. Turn that straight.
The clicking sound.
Oh, that's
you
me.
you
That's
hitting
me.
it-
That's
you
me.
hitting it too hard. So yeah, Brandy and Monica. I'm team Monica. Monica just, Monica had the songs, but Brandy was good. Brandy, it was a good matchup, but I love Monica.
All right,
I
friend.
love y'all, so have fun, be safe.
What just happened? Oh, I'm about to say.
Don't do nothing Brandy would do.
Mm? You got a lot of wiggle room.
Got a lot.
What's up, y'all?
This is-
So I honestly thought that, just from watching the verses, I honestly thought that Monica was going to really, really slay Brandy because Monica got so many fucking hits.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Brandy was messy as fuck. Like out the gate, she was just messy as fuck. Now I see why they say like the rumors go on about them because Brandy was being real messy. Like she was being messy as fuck.
I know what I did notice is that
Monica-
Brandy was ready to sing. Like Brandy was ready to like do like a vocal battle. Like she even started singing that song by what's Sam Cooke? She wanted Monica to join in, but Monica wasn't having that shit. Monica wasn't gonna embarrass herself like that. 'Cause, I mean, Brandy is a better singer. I'm not gonna lie.
But Monica
Hands
makes good
down.
music. Monica is a good singer with her own right, but Brandy.
I wouldn't say Monica has better music. I think Monica has more commercial music that
She has better music to me because I relate more to her music. Like
because
probably
you
relate
dealt with all
more.
that baby daddy shit and niggas that ain't shit and just them deadbeat daddies.
Sound like you're projecting, but telling her don't say hoe. Bitch, that's a whole grown ass woman. You don't tell no grown ass person how to talk.
I think she was throwing like little jabs just to make it kind of interesting, but I also think she was also like challenging Monica too, like for
Monica
like a little.
didn't really. Her song choice wasn't
what we thought it was gonna be.
She could have. A lot of songs she could have left out, and a lot of songs she could have put in. But she still won. So I don't give a fuck.
Who won?
Monica.
No, she didn't.
She won.
Nah.
Hands down.
It's honestly I couldn't say. I don't think Brandy won either. It was like a fair match because they didn't really go toe for toe like I thought it was gonna go.
Personality wise, look, songs.
I mean, Monica will always be more pretty than Brandy.
It ain't about being pretty. I'm just
but
saying.
that's what it is. That's what it's about in this industry.
Like, far as look wise, Monica was sitting. She was sitting. She looked amazing. Brandy looked good too, but it's just.
Brandy would never be that girl that dress up.
Yeah, Monica is the better package. She's more she's more marketable. But Brandy does have the talent, but I just prefer.
Brandy has a different look.
I prefer
overall.
Monica.
Like honestly, you would never see Monica win what Brandy had on. You would never see.
That's not true because Brandy used to wear little skimpy clothes. At one point, she tried.
And I hate when she did
the
that.
only reason why
she's too skinny for that.
The boho chic thing because when we get a little weight on us, we don't like stuff.
But when she used,
the things we don't like.
When she used to dress like that, she was too
You
skinny
know,
for that.
I know.
She was too skinny to be wearing like that skimpy shit, like Monica was doing. I don't know.
She was just doing too much. Honestly, she was doing too much.
Dork wants to be cool. Right. That's the vibe she was giving. Brandy gives Dork who wants to be cool as always. That's the type of look she was giving tonight.
Yeah, but I think Monica won. But Monica had a better song choice. But I knew you couldn't count Brandy out. Like Brandy come through. Like Brandy got hits, and a lot of people forgot a lot of her hits, but Brandy got hits.
Brandy got old hits.
I don't even think that's a good girl act at this point. She can't even control how nasty she is because it was just pouring out of her during that whole verses. Like she was just throwing jab after jab after jab, and Monica just brushing the shit off.
But Monica look like she ain't nobody to be played with though.
She told her.
Monica got some hood in her.
And what Brandy said, she kicked down the door. She kicked down her.
But Brandy a little crazy though. In her head, so that might be kind of.
I think she crazy with her mouth, but I don't think she just got barred.
No, I think she Brandy look like she could be a little crazy too. I don't know if that's that coke allegedly that I still think she doing. I don't care what nobody say.
Like she couldn't even control herself.
She doing coke.
Like, that's why I said it was gonna be either like they gonna be real fake or they gonna like, but more than likely it's gonna be Brandy who gonna shake the shit. And she started off from the beginning, and then towards the end, I chose you for the boy is mine. Like she wrote it, produced it, and like.
But that's what she keep putting out there that it was her song.
It was on both of their albums, so clearly it wasn't just.
And
her
it wasn't
song.
really. I mean,
the writer wanted something more, and they thought of Monica, and they put her, but she wanted to take credit for it. I don't know why, but.
It was. I mean, if the girl says her song, it's her song.
Anthony, I see several different moments was poppable with Brandy, so I can see like being young and getting that from Brandy. I would have if I was a girl, I would have punched her in the face too.
Did that really happen, or is that just a rumor?
Seeing it now, and like Brandy said, she kicked in the door, so She probably did punch her in the mouth because that hoe got a slick ass mouth. She kept on getting slick the
I
whole
don't think
damn.
that, because if that's what really happened, I don't even think they would have made a joke about that.
It happened like over 20 years ago.
What they did, I mean, they said on the live that they had a disagreement, for sure. They definitely had a disagreement.
Oh, Monica did write the song with Rodney Jenkins. Oh, school me. Okay, so it was us, but
So the song was whose?
It was Brandy's.
So Brandy co-wrote it, but why? But why? Why is
Dallas Austin did the beat.
why is Justin saying that Monica
Yeah.
wrote the song with Rodney Jerkins?
She co-wrote it. I guess she wrote her part.
Oh, Brandy wrote the song. Oh, okay.
She co-wrote. The
Well,
song.
then it is her song.
Well, I mean, but Monica is on there, and y'all share that song together. So, how did Monica get the end? Because it's Brandy and Monica.
Because she was featured on the
Instead
song.
of Brandy
She was,
featuring Monica.
it was a collaboration, but if Brandy wrote the song, that's her song. Why is Burnett saying the song was Monica's?
Because she killed it.
I thought it could be streamed because it was on both of their albums.
Oh, it can only be streamed.
But it
through,
was on both of their albums.
Yeah, but Tar said it can only be streamed through.
Well, I know back in the day when I was younger, when their albums came out, I had both of their albums, and the song was literally on both of their albums.
Yeah, on the actual CD.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the
I don't know now.
stream
Streaming wise,
platform.
I don't know how that's going. I don't know.
Monica has a Grammy because of they have a Grammy because each other. They both was on that track, so they both got that Grammy.
Who got it? Oh,
Well, once Brandy got popped, the song is Monica's.
oops. You see what Todd said? Brandy had it. Brandy petty as fuck.
That's why nobody like her.
You probably would have did the same thing.
What she would
If you fall out with somebody,
no, I mean
it's not like she took her off the song. She just snatched the song off her damn album because that ain't her song. That is petty as fuck though. When you think about it, I mean, business is business.
Right.
Y'all both making money, so off the same song, why not keep that going?
Monica won.
So that means whenever somebody listens to the song, it's going on Brandy's sales, not Monica's. Wow. I gotta look that up. Where your phone at? Let's look that up. Who you got your music thing with? Apple Music?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see for myself because this is my first time hearing that you can't stream it under Monica's name.
Let me see, 'cause
Monica.
it was on.
But it was on the.
Wasn't it Angel?
Yeah.
The Boy Is Mine. Oh no, let's see.
Oops. Oh. Oh my.
Ooh, you can't. But it do say Monica and Brandy on it.
Josh, you was right.
Shame. Let me go to Brandy. See.
Now you know it's gonna be a Brandy album.
Yeah, but I want to see if you can click on that shit.
You can click on it. I listen. I still listen to that album. It's right there, plain as day.
Right.
Brandy, you messy and shady for that shit. You ain't have to do that girl like that. You should at least put it back on there once y'all made up.
Yeah, she did. Rodney Jenkins wrote on it too. LaShawn Daniels. LaShawn is the one who used to write for Tamar.
Oh, well, it's definitely Brandy's song.
She did get writer's credit.
You can't get mad at her for saying that's her song, though. If that's her song, that's her song.
Now we can't play music in the background. We'll get flagged. Clearly, I don't think they really made up because Monica was ready to go a long time ago.
Yeah, I think that's so crazy, though. Like Justin said, the name of her album was The Boy Is Mine. That
was messy.
was weird. Like,
And
I just don't. Well, she probably knew that was gonna be her biggest hit, so maybe that's why she made it. So I guess that's where the confusion came in of thinking it could have been Monica's song because of the album title. Makes
she was
sense.
on the song.
Makes sense.
But I guess that's why they was going at it because you think it was over the song.
I don't really know what their beef was or what their drama was. Do anybody know that? Like, that's what we were trying to figure out. What was their real drama?
Oh, different.
Not something made up or fabricated. Like, what really happened? That's what I want to know. You usually know about what's going on in
I
the.
don't know. I just know Brandy deserved.
I do know. Brandy be doing like little subliminals and little jabs at Monica. We've seen that before. It all belongs to me. That song was terrible. That song was terrible.
I understand that at all.
Monica's new single was trash, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I didn't like it at all.
Oh, that's why they went at it, because Monica made the title song her album title. I can understand why somebody would feel some type of way about that.
Maybe she just saw it as an opportunity to
Market her album.
Yeah, she knew that song was gonna be a hit. You know what I mean? So why not make it the title of my album? Like,
but that's probably why she keeps saying it was
but
her
people,
song.
but
because
people,
she named her album.
but
Okay,
people,
not makes sense.
Yeah, I say it makes sense in that aspect. But I feel like, what's wrong with her making that song the title of her album when people make songs the title of their album all the time that they did not write? You know what I mean? So what's the issue?
I think back in the day, Brandy probably kept reminding her it was her song, and then Monica just got tired of her saying it, and she just punched her in the face.
Did she really get popped backstage?
I believe it to be true. And Dallas, the producer said they got into it behind stage. I think it was
Elena.
It was before a performance.
Elena, no, I did not dance to the songs off Football. I really don't like Brandy too much when she do like fast songs, like the old fast songs back in the day, the upbeat songs. But I did raise my hands in praise when that song came on, When You Touched Me and Put That on Everything. Those are my two favorite songs from Brandy.
All the whole songs.
My two favorite songs, Put That on Everything and When You Touched Me. Yes, two favorites. Definitely.
Oh yeah, Dallas Austin said a physical altercation happened. I feel the management probably did that.
I want to, damn.
Elena
Man,
said
Brandy was on some powder donuts tonight. That's why she was so loose and free.
Powder donuts. That's what she did on break. She powdered her nose.
That's the same reason why she fell off that damn stage at Jazz of the Gardens on them damn powder donuts. You can't nobody tell me that hoe wasn't on coke that night. Can't nobody tell me differently. I don't care what y'all say. That hoe was on coke that night. There wasn't no liquor or no weed. Man, that single is trash. That new Monica single. Nobody cared about it on the Verzuz tonight, and nobody even heard of it. I heard it, and nobody cared.
Thomas put the link on Austin.
We'll watch that. We're gonna have to watch that later.
I think I've seen it already. He said to be amazed. Monica and Brandy got into an altercation while Monica said Brandy and sought to
when that single came on, nobody was paying attention. Nobody was even like praising that damn single.
Yeah, Brandy sound good, but I'm just upset Monica didn't really engage with singing. Even The Boy Is Mine, she could have sung her part, but you think.
But you know, Brandy is gonna do the most. She gonna wait till that music cut off and still be singing her ass off, and then what Monica gonna do then?
Just like what Monica said, I'm gonna let you shine. It's your moment. You want it more than me. Go ahead.
Let them use you, like she said.
Yeah, let them use you because you love attention, basically. Yeah, she did.
And Monica wasn't ready for that war.
Seeking,
Monica was not ready for that war. Humphrey said Brandy wins.
Humphrey done tapped in. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Brandy wins. Monica was not even.
Monica was over it, dog. She was over it.
I would be over Brandy energy too.
Brandy's new single is not trash.
Borderline.
It's just.
But they still.
The only thing I like this.
Oh yeah, and I think they broke that record for
Oh yeah, definitely.
Clap
it up for Brandy and Monica.
And they held that over.
That's the most viewed Verzuz in history. Like
Verzuz.
That was better than Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. Surprisingly,
I just really want to know why she ain't sing. That's the only thing that pissed me off about
Monica ain't ready for that. Monica ain't trying to go toe to toe with Brandy. First of all, Monica already know the type of person Brandy is. Brandy gonna come for that ass.
Okay, but still,
No.
shit, we want to hear you sing. Shit.
No, Monica ain't. No, you ain't hear how even the people that was in Tyler Perry Studios, they was making noise every time Brandy opened her mouth to do something. Boy, Monica ain't ready for that.
Please,
She ain't ready for that.
Don't underestimate Monica.
Monica don't want that smoke. She do not want that smoke.
Don't underestimate her.
No, but Brandy's new single is it's not a bad song. It sounds good to my ear.
Understand it.
It sounds great, but I just don't get the lyrics of the song. The lyrics just not matching up. It's not making no sense to me. And it's nobody can explain to me the meaning of that song.
Oh, that Beanie Man and who was that? Beanie Man and I forgot the other guy name.
Beanie Man and who? Maya?
No. Forgot who he was battling, but they had. I think they beat out Jill Scott them, but I'm not sure.
They did.
I don't know, but I don't think nobody on Verzuz hit over a mil. And they
Jill
held that
Scott
for
and
a while.
Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, like that was everything I needed in my life. That Verzuz, like it
I
was
think
everything.
people was really watching because they thought there was really like at one point it got tense because Brandy kept on trying it, and you just saw Monica just.
Monica
shut
shut her down. Monica shut her down.
She was finished. I knew she was finna get it started. I knew she was because even in their old interview, she used to always be the one.
Why is everybody saying Bounty Killer? What's that?
It was Terrell sucked my ass. Okay.
No, he high like always.
Excuse me.
High off life.
I'm off that. That's it. Because I don't do nothing else.
Oh yeah, because I know you ain't doing what Brandy doing. Shut up. Don't start with me today.
I didn't say
Don't
shit.
start with me today.
Yeah, it was Beanie Man and and Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Oh, that was higher than Jill. Okay, so Brandy ate everybody nerves.
It was
That's what she ate. She ate up everybody last nerve.
She just want everybody. She want to make sure. Brandy wanted to make sure y'all know tonight that she sing better than Monica. She want to make sure y'all knew that.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but Monica just has the more relatable music. Like
Her music is more
Man,
culture. It's for us black folks and baby mamas and
sideline hoes.
Sideline hoes.
Because you got quiet when that played.
that song has
That's why
nothing to do with
Monica
me.
didn't sing because the whole always off key. I thought you. First of all, Monica was your favorite singer. So why you shading her right now, Terrell? That was an R&B roller coaster. Go to bed. So Adrian, you said I look sleepy. Nasty whore. I think they both was nervous and very careful not to say the wrong thing to each other. What you mean?
Oh,
Brandy
shit.
started off rip saying the wrong shit. Then after she said the wrong thing, she said I'm finna go viral.
Right.
Monica won to me. She gave everything, heartbreak, turn up, and soul. Yeah, she covered a lot of stuff. Brandy was just she threw a little sprinkle of fun, but she was more dark. I was disappointed Monica didn't sing though.
dog, boy. Huh?
I was disappointed she didn't sing though, especially The Boy Is Mine.
No, she did the right thing by not singing and not feeding into Brandy
You look a little
foolishness.
tired tonight, buddy. Listen, we've been drinking and we've been doing some things for a long time, watching that long ass Verzuz.
Who is you know Adrian?
Yeah, Adrian is a cunt
Oh.
from Texas.
So Team Brandy, everybody,
No.
all hearts and minds agree that
Nope.
Team Brandy won. All right,
Nope.
moving right along.
Nope.
We can keep on going.
It was definitely Monica. You knew Monica won because you even said it.
No, I thought
You said
Monica.
Brandy was going to run out of songs.
I thought that, but Brandy didn't. But the way Brandy did it was even though some of the songs she played wasn't hits, but she played the songs that people really liked from her. So that's how she stayed in the game. When You Touch Me, Put That on Everything. Those wasn't really hits, but those are her best songs ever. But I love Angel in the Sky. She played that, and I love that song. That was a hit to me. What happened?
I'm laughing at these idiots in this live. Monica ran out of songs right before the break. Monica had more songs. She didn't play her what hurts the most. She had Everything.
Oh
Monica
yeah,
had
she didn't play
songs.
that one tonight.
No, she didn't play what hurts the most. You should have known. She did. She didn't have to dedicate it to C Murder. Everybody knows that song was about C Murder. Yes, I am. Any other motherfucking questions? I am high. I'm high, okay? And a little tipsy. What else? What else y'all want to know? Shit.
They are coming for you today. You can't even hide it with them
And it
damn.
be your own family.
You can't even hide it with them damn glasses.
I'm high. And y'all know when I get high, you can tell. That's why I ain't smoking no more.
We know that's a lie.
I'm not.
We know that's a lie. I think that was smart for her to promote her single on the same day of this, because right now she's trending like crazy for this Verzuz thing. She did the right thing.
Monica won.
The song was still trash though.
Monica won.
Monica did not win.
Monica did win.
Monica did not win. Sorry. But
she
not
could have
sorry.
played more songs off of After the Storm, because that was my
I really
favorite
thought
album.
Monica was gonna win. You know what? Everybody keep talking about how good After the Storm was, but when I listen to it, I'd be like, "What's so good about it?" Like
Everything.
maybe it's the lyrics.
That's my go-to. That's my go-to breakup album. Like when I'm sad after I broke up with somebody, I listen to.
But the first thing I listen to when I listen to music is the sound, and I didn't like the sound. Then I'll listen to the lyrics later.
So Knock Knock is one of the good. I'm glad she played that.
So everybody team, let us know. You team Monica or Brandy? Yes, right, Mickey. She definitely did not win.
Monica was a complete package. Music, look, poise, all that. And you had the one who pretend like she ain't ratchet and ghetto over there starting shit the whole night, being messy. The whole night. Started off messy.
Oh.
She just a mess. She can't even help herself. Monica win just off of being a lady.
I mean, but it's not about how you look and how you dress.
I mean,
that's not what tonight was about.
It is now.
I mean, we all know that Monica can outdress Brandy any day and look better. We all know that.
In the dark.
No, Monica.
See, okay, now my team Monica coming through, because I felt like I was on an island of my own. Like I only watched.
So where my team Brandy at?
They gone.
Where my team Brandy?
They gone.
I think I only saw one person say Team Brandy. Okay, 2 people. Damn. Where Brandy? Where my Brandy fans at? Where my stars at?
They went to sleep with Brandy.
They probably. Oh.
Okay, one time is enough, Humphreys. We get it. We get it.
Where my team Brandy at? Where my cokeheads at? Where my cokeheads? Man, Monica knew better than to try to sing with Brandy. She know better. And Brandy's voice has gotten better too, so she wasn't even there.
Could you imagine them? Could you see? I can't see Monica doing no full tour with Brandy.
I mean,
Brandy,
I probably wouldn't go to it, but I think them two together, they make money together. Them two together on a tour will bring the crowds out. I think because people are always people are gonna always compare them. Ever since the Boys Mind, people are gonna always compare the two.
Okay.
Always.
Monica had the better songs.
I'm not gonna say Monica had the
She
better
did,
songs.
'cause you was
I think
bopping more to
Brandy had the better.
Everybody in here was singing Monica songs.
Musically,
Everybody.
Brandy has the better songs.
Everybody was in here singing.
Monica has
They saw
the
all
most.
songs.
Monica
One
has
Brandy
the.
song.
Monica has more commercial hits. Brandy's songs are more for like the musically inclined ears and voices and styles and but
Yeah. But it's a hits battle, not a vocal battle. The only thing Brandy could bring was her vocals. Because that catalog couldn't sit next to Monica's.
The thing about Monica's songs sounds good to just about anybody. You don't have to be musically inclined to enjoy Monica's music.
I agree. Monica playlist wasn't what I would have chose because I would have got.
Yeah, she was choosing all the wrong songs.
So like every time the beat dropped, like why would you like it wasn't good then?
She was playing some songs that nobody give a fuck about.
But she did that for Atlanta. I'm sure she did that for Atlanta.
She should have asked her fans what songs they like or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she fumbled the list. But she's still a win in my book because I knew all her songs, and Brandy did too.
So everybody can agree that Brandy won, right?
Okay, we can agree that it was a tie.
It was a tie.
I give it a tie.
We can't
off of Brandy playing the little hint of the Mo, and she was being messy with the whole Biggie and the Tupac. Like she was.
She was
throwing jabs all night. It was supposed to be a celebration, but she came to battle.
But she definitely was throwing her clout in Monica's face.
Yeah,
like
she was doing it with the her vocals too. Like I ain't gonna take away from Brandy's talent. Like the girl can sing, but I'm just disappointed Monica didn't like at least give us something other than a little this or that. They could have at least performed the Boys Mind together.
Which song is With You? He said that Monica played With You.
With you, with you, with you, with you. Oh, that's somebody else.
That's Chris Brown.
That's Chris Brown, yeah. With you. I don't know. I can't remember right now. Why would she shy away from that? Is that I'm sorry they ain't call you for me. What? Monica definitely not ready to go up against Brandy. She did. And she had her up against the ropes until she just started playing all that.
With You. I don't remember that song. I'm sure I'll remember if I hear it.
I'm not finna keep singing the wrong songs because I can't think of it right now.
Monica is the only person that could bring out the competitiveness in Brandy. That's true.
Nonsense.
Because I feel like Brandy feel like she gotta make some type of statement when it comes to Monica. Like to let people know I'm the best.
She just Humphrey.
And she was very like,
forget Brandy.
you could kind of see her cocky side on the verses.
They said Monica ran out of hits.
No, she didn't. She just didn't know.
No,
she was just picking the wrong fucking songs.
Yeah, but she didn't run out of songs. She still had songs to go.
She probably was picking the songs that
What's up,
she
Kenneth?
liked and not the songs that everybody liked. She probably was picking the songs that she liked herself personally.
I can't believe she played Sideline Hole too, because that was like really.
How can you compare Sideline Hole to one of Brandy's songs? Like Brandy ain't singing.
Y'all not just gonna disrespect Monica like she ain't stand up there and go blow for blow. Cause at one point, every time Brandy came back Monica was slapping her shit down, and then like when it came towards the end, she ran out of steam because she chose the wrong goddamn songs. I still yodel them motherfuckers. I was in here yodeling them motherfuckers.
Well, at least she played "Love All Over Me" because I love that song by Monica. That's
and then she told Monica
one of my
to
favorite
apologize about the whole shit in front of her daughter because her daughter was there.
How old is her daughter?
18.
She know what hoe mean. The fuck?
Come on. Brandy is an Aquarius. Oh, that says it all. Monica started off strong and then fell off. I agree. I mean, I wouldn't say she fell off because on Angel of Mine, she, like she said, it's gonna be my last song. And then sing one piece of her best vocal. Okay, Humphrey, she didn't sing. What else is going on?
JD McCann say, child, your daughter is grown. She know what the hell
She
a
a
hoe
hoe.
is. Hopefully she in a hoe herself.
She knew you was a hoe because it's all in the tabloids. You lied about being married because you didn't want nobody to know you was fucking out of wedlock.
Allegedly. We need allegedly something.
Ain't no alleged. She wasn't never married. How you? She the first person. She the first Cinderella. And she the first bitch to get a divorce without never being married.
Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, whatever. Monica won.
What? I thought we was gonna agree that it was a tie.
Fuck that.
How the fuck Monica won when
that.
she couldn't even pick her list, get her list together?
Monica won. Monica won. At least she living her truth. You don't know what's real with Monica. It's probably not even her really. It probably wasn't even her really singing. Why are you down there?
You said Monica or Brandy?
Brandy, you know who I'm talking about. I need to stop drinking. I need to stop drinking.
I should have just let you keep
No,
going with
you
that.
know I meant Brandy. They know I meant Brandy. The little liar. She lied about everything.
I like Brandy though, cause she got like a little shady side of her. Don't we all got a shady side to us?
No, I don't. I'm a very nice and caring and loving person.
Anybody beg to differ?
I'm a walking rainbow. And tropical Skittles and all that good stuff.
I just keep getting shorter, and I don't know why.
Let's not act like these singers today copying Brandy vocal style. Brandy got to go back and refer back to her songs to get down the actual runs and the technical part she be doing.
You see how our faces are like directly in front of the camera. We can see everything about our
Facial
faces.
expressions.
That's what I wanted from Brandy and Monica. Because if we was able to like actually see them and see their faces up close, boy, we would have saw all the facial expressions of Monica. And
See, if Monica really wanted to piss Brandy off, she would have started talking about how Whitney was her godmama. Nah, if she should have, as messy as Brandy was being, you know, that's one trigger for her when Monica go to talk about Whitney Houston. She should have did it to her because she was just being real messy tonight. But they still calling Monica for collaborations though, so you can't take that away from her. And she's still eating these new girls up.
who calling Monica for collaborations?
How many features?
Usher. Who else?
What you mean? I'm talking about like as of recent. She did that song with Keisha Cole. She did a song with She did
Brandy
a song
get
with,
Brandy do way more
what's that name?
collaborations than Monica, and that's facts. Way more.
Yeah, she do. She do.
Way more. They always calling Brandy for
And
something.
then she did say Usher said no because she wanted to do. I can't believe she said that shit.
Yeah, I didn't like the
He
fact that
said,
she's.
no, it's good because now he ain't gonna have no choice because they gonna be pestering him about that.
Maybe he don't want to have no. He don't want to do no duet with no goat. Singing like she a sheep or a goat. You know she got that little yodel in her voice when she sing like that goat sound when she sings sometimes. I'm talking about Monica. Those days are over. Like Usher ain't trying to do no song with her. He trying to do a song with Beyonce or something.
Well, how many niggas done ran from Brandy? At least Monica get the ring.
He
Well,
would probably rather sing with somebody that's more skilled or more hot. Like Summer Walker's hot, so that's probably why he did that song with Summer Walker. Summer Walker's hot shit right now.
Well, they were supposed to be friends. Y'all some haters. Monica sound good. All right, I don't want to talk about it.
She got like that little yodeling, with like that little goat sound sometimes when she sings.
K. Michelle got that same yodel too, but you still listen to her music.
No, but K. Michelle be yodeling on purpose. Monica,
She don't do it on purpose.
no, it just. Like, I don't even know how to explain it to y'all.
I prefer Monica over.
Summer may be auto-tuned, but she sounds really good in person. She sounds just as good. She sounds just as good.
Yeah, she could have played Hell No before Sideline Ho.
How'd that go?
If you think you're gonna leave me, hell no. Cause I stayed with you through bad times and you cheated.
I didn't really like that song.
I like that song.
I don't. Nah. So gone will always be a hit in my book. So gone, that will always be a hit.
Angel of Mine is that song. I'm glad she ended it with Angel of Mine. Don't take
Angel
it
of Mine.
personal. For You I Will. Space Jams, like come on. I felt with Monica.
She can never go wrong with Angel of Mine, and For You I Will. She can never go wrong with that.
For You I Will.
Summer last album was one big boring song.
Yeah, that little thing she left, I didn't even.
That
play
EP,
it.
I only like one song on there. I only like one song on the album.
Okay, but Monica won. She won.
No,
She
she
won.
did not. She could have won.
She won.
She could have, but
She
it didn't
won.
happen. She had a great chance of winning
She won.
because her music is very commercial. Why I Love You So Much? What song is that by Monica?
Why I can't get enough.
Oh yeah.
You know these songs.
Oh yeah. Did she play that one?
Yes, she played that one.
Okay.
She had to play that. Some of Walker songs are never longer than 2 minutes. That's funny. Okay, so you want to talk about sex, baby? Let's talk about you and me. Started off sexologist.
But before we get started, we definitely want to say that we have
Taj.
right. You said
We have Taj. Well, we're gonna talk about sex, and we also have Taj from Pride Lines organization, who sponsors Boyztalktoo. We're gonna bring him on a live a little later so he can discuss certain topics in regards to prevention. Any questions y'all have or any testing that y'all want to do. Well, we're gonna bring him on the line so he can talk to you guys. But we're gonna talk about sex a little bit because Brandon really wanted to talk about it, really, because he's a sexologist in his own right. So go ahead, take him to school.
I'm a sexologist.
I'm being nice.
I usually like when you start, but
This is your expertise. I'm a virgin.
I don't even have sex.
Okay, so to lighten the mood, to transition over. Okay, you know a lot of people like having car sex. I don't know if you like having car sex, but some people have preferences on where they have, like where in the car. Do you prefer front seat or back seat?
I've done both. I like both. I like both. I've done it in the front and the back. I like both. The front is kind of cool. The front is not too much room, but that's what's kind of the beauty of it, you know. In a tight space. It's kind of hot. Yeah.
I prefer.
But I don't have sex, but I'm just saying, if I were, it would definitely be, I don't think it matters. I think both would feel awesome.
I'm definitely a backseater. I like the backseat. You can like hit different like positions in the backseat, and then you can like
On the hood is more.
in the trunk.
I did it on the back of a truck one time.
I'm pretty sure
A
you did it
U-Haul
on the
truck.
hood too. probably did it.
I never did
on the
nothing.
truck, too.
Wait, let me think about it. No, I never did nothing on the hood.
No, not on the roof. You give me a
No,
roof
because
kind of guy.
that. First of all, I'd be too scared that somebody gonna see us. So
Oh, you care about people seeing
in my parking lot, hell yeah, there's too many
you?
people.
Oh, so you be having sex in your own complex?
I've had sex on my balcony before. Not in this apartment. There was the
I
other
know
one.
which one.
It wasn't this one.
Gotta be careful.
I
what
can't
you
do it
touch
over
around
here. There's too many people could see on this side of town.
I called myself
Right.
having car sex like a couple of months ago and almost died.
I know. I
I'm too
can't
old. I
imagine
can't
doing
do
it now because
I can't do it now.
I done
I'm
got too
old.
big now.
it was like I literally felt like I was dying. Like
I done got too
I
big
couldn't
for that
breathe
shit.
for That was the worst. And I was in a 2-door, so that didn't make it no better.
I did it in a Mustang before.
Listen, I cannot do that shit ever. I probably could do it back in the day, but yo, that shit was the worst, the absolute worst. I think it used to be fun though. I used to prefer to fuck in the car than like in the house when I was younger, because it was more like
It's
passionate.
excitement.
Yeah,
It's
and
exciting.
That's how you get more creative. It's I don't know.
Yeah, and you for some reason you hit them angles right when you're in a car because like
Yeah, but I
I
can't.
don't know why.
I can't do it. I literally felt like last time I tried it, I felt like I was gonna die from like.
Suffocation.
Yeah.
You ain't had the AC on?
I did, but it was.
I'd be having a car running and all. I'm not gonna die in there.
Nah, it wasn't working. Adrian fucking in the Wrangler. I knew that's why I ain't touched nothing. I kept my hands on my lap.
Oops.
I don't even
Ooh,
think
the
I supposed
Jeep?
to go my hand.
Ooh. Fucking in a Jeep. That sound good. That sound like it could be amazing.
You're fucking anyway. Okay, what's your topic?
I think the craziest place I fucked was in a movie theater.
I ain't asked you what
Movie
the
theater
craziest place you
or
fucked.
U-Haul was probably the two craziest places.
That's
If I actually had sex, but
just those two places. I had sex in the graveyard. That's the weirdest place I ever had sex.
in a graveyard.
Yeah.
Who the fuck have sex in a graveyard?
Everybody in that graveyard.
I'd be
got
scared
here
somebody
from
for the,
somebody having sex.
I'd be
so-
scared somebody finna come out the damn coffin and come after me. Too scared for that shit.
The U, they said the U-Haul. This is a traveling hoe right here.
Oh Lord, it was hot though. See what had happened was
Did y'all close the thing or was it open?
it was closed.
You wasn't. That's.
It was on. It was in the back of a U-Haul.
Listen, you gotta find a place, a quiet, dark.
See what
place.
happened was I think that night. I don't know if my mom was spending the night or somebody was in my house, so I couldn't do it in my house. So I had to be
no
creative.
respect for the dead.
I
If
had
they
to-
dead, what are they gonna do? Shit. They ain't finna get up and interrupt me. It's a perfect place. Shit.
No respect for the dead, right?
Nice and quiet.
Right. I'm not finna disrupt them dead people.
Shit. Everybody who in that grave
Hell
got
no.
here
First
from
of all,
somebody having sex.
first of all, was it in the daytime or nighttime?
at night, of course.
Oh my god.
Why would I do it?
I'm
in
scared.
the,
I'm scared
during
even.
the day?
I'm scared to even go to a graveyard at night.
Listen, I wasn't by myself, number one, and the things I was doing, if I would have died in that moment, I would have been happy. Because it was damn sure.
I'll be
worth it.
satisfied.
Oh, I was satisfied. I was more than satisfied.
Well,
Listen, whatever.
all your cousins gonna know your deep darkest secrets tonight. Ooh, they on tonight.
Shut the
Oh, the
fuck
later it
up.
is, the more they come on. Okay, we gotta come late. We gotta start having a show later now, so all your family can come on here and see what's really
It's the
going on.
perfect time to have it since it's basically late as fuck at night. Ain't nobody on here. All my aunties should be asleep, so I should be safe because they normally be on here. So what's your question? What's your topic? Listen, no, I'm not always satisfied. Actually, okay, that leads me to my next question. Have you ever faked a nut?
No,
Never. I have a couple times.
No.
because it just was
I
not
have to
it.
nut.
Nah.
What's the point of having sex if I don't nut?
I mean, it was so bad that I had to pretend that I nutted to just not say, you know what, I don't want to have sex no more. To kind of save them the embarrassment.
But why you didn't want to have sex with them no more?
Because it wasn't good.
I mean,
It was not good.
yeah.
And it ever had sex
But I'm gonna
with
still
somebody
get
when
my
it's
nut
so bad?
regardless.
Nah.
I'm gonna get my nut
I'd
no
rather
matter what. I'm gonna
jack
get
off.
mine.
I'd rather
You
jack
better
off.
get yours because I'm definitely gonna get mine.
Nah, I definitely faked it a couple times because I just wanted it to be over.
What, it was too loose?
It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, you wasn't feeling it.
No, I wasn't feeling it. I felt like I was just running through a hallway.
Oh,
And the other time, like they wasn't riding it right, and it kept on coming out. It just wasn't flowing. Like,
that's how you really know if you really attracted somebody. If they can ride your dick and you still stay on hard, that means you really like them.
what? So you don't stay on hard when somebody rides your dick?
Not if I'm like not really into them. I don't know, when I'm fucking somebody, I gotta see their ass. I have to see it for me to get really turned on by them. Or maybe if I see I have to see their ass. Especially if it's a nice ass, I gotta see it. That's what really keeps me on hard. Other than that.
Yeah, I mean, can definitely fake it because I faked it a couple times. I just.
But if I'm really into the person, like, it don't matter what kind of way they ride me, whatever. Straddle me, it don't matter. If they fine, that thing gonna stay on rock hard.
So give us something from your.
What about raw dogging?
Is that your next topic? That's not even a question.
How do you feel about raw dogging? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, every dog has its preference.
What do you think? Like, how do you feel about it? Do you think it's cool? It's okay?
It's definitely not okay with not with the right person and somebody you know. But I mean,
You ever did it?
feels different.
You ever did it with somebody you barely know for the first time? Like a first night? Somebody you barely know?
Yeah, I've done that before.
And you call me a hoe?
So I'm pretty sure you did it before more than one time.
Nope. I told y'all I do not have sex.
Oh God.
I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Right,
told you.
Adrian.
I'm
Right,
not
Adrian.
gonna
Right,
lie.
Adrian.
I'm not gonna
He
lie.
can't lie tonight.
First of all, I don't lie.
He can't lie tonight.
I don't lie. That's one thing I don't. But I will tell you to mind your motherfucking business.
What about porn during sex? Like, some people feel like they have to have porn going on TV or something going on. Wow.
Taj is just the worst influence. You hear me?
Mm.
Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with putting porn on. Shit, it gets the shit.
But do you
going.
feel like it? Because some people, like, they have to have some type of porn to even get on hard, or even like.
That's if I'm not feeling, if I'm not really that attracted to you, but I'm horny, but it ain't really connecting. Then yeah, we gonna have to try like put some porn on and see if that help me out.
Yeah, I don't need it. To me, it's distracting. I don't need the porn on. I'd rather just. I like the real thing. That's probably why I don't like people sending me news and stuff like that, because I just like the real thing.
Just like having sex.
Yeah, I like the real thing.
What you like about having sex? You like how I feel?
Hell yeah, I like body contact.
It's just the body contact for you, or it's just the whole.
It's everything. It's the body contact. It's. Come on, that's how I know Taj will leave, because he be agreeing with everything I say.
Sometimes you need a porn to set the mood. I don't know.
No,
I
you
don't mind. I don't
No, you
mind
don't.
having porn or
Some
not.
people
I don't
some
care.
people put on porn just to break the ice.
The ice or what? Put on the porn.
Cause you know
How
sometimes you may chill with somebody and y'all didn't make any plans to have sex, but that's kind of what you want to do, but you don't know how to say it. So instead of just saying it, or instead of making the first move, you just put on the porn and see where it go from there. And then before you know it, you reaching your hand over to touch they
Taj said.
you know what?
Taj said, turn on the cameras.
Oh no.
Turn on the cameras. Spot the freak show.
If it's only gonna be my camera.
Let's bring Taj.
It's only gonna be my camera coming on. Nobody else. Nobody else camera.
We're gonna bring you on, Taj.
How you do it? Oh wait, we gotta. You know what? Just tell Todd to press the. Todd, press. I'm telling you to tell him like I'm not sitting here.
Drunk much.
No, press the green icon, Todd, at the bottom. I think that's what
Send
it
a
is.
request.
Lord, we never been on this late.
Oh, that was one of my questions. What are your do's and don'ts during sex? Taj, put on some earphones if you can.
If you have some.
I think that's what makes it sound so much better. If you have some earphones.
Can you
Hey,
hear me?
what's up? What's
Hi.
up? Oh, we got somebody else want to come on.
Hold on.
What are your do's and don'ts during sex?
Do me good. And don't do me wrong.
But what are your don'ts? Like, what would turn you off? Like, what do you definitely not want them to do while y'all having sex? Besides paint. Oh.
Oh my God.
I want them to smell good.
Well, of course you want them to smell good.
I mean, you asked me a question. I want them to smell bad. Like, I don't know. What's that smell?
Right.
You gotta have good hygiene.
What else?
That's a must. And you gotta be able to know what the fuck you doing. I don't ask for much during sex. Just know what you're doing.
But what are some don'ts? Like,
Don't be too extra.
Yeah, don't be like.
oh yeah, I don't like that.
Don't ride me like you scoot your
Riding
booty
a
on the rug.
rodeo.
No, like you scoot your booty on the rug. Like when the dogs you scoot your booty on the rug.
Right. You
Don't
need
ride me like that.
that's to me that's being lazy. Like that's like a lazy bottom. You gotta kind of go up and down and ride it like you trying to ride it for real.
Yeah, lean back and just go to work.
Oh, Edwin said teeth. But what they got to do with sex?
Teeth. When you sucking my dick, I don't want to feel no teeth. Just throat.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't like that. That hurt.
Oh shit!
That hurt.
I didn't even see these comments. Teeth. Not like you are. You ain't interested. Show me something new. I don't know.
All right, Todd. So introduce yourself
Yes,
to these beautiful
freaks.
people out here.
Freaks.
Well, I guess I could say good morning because it is early in the morning.
Like,
It really
we didn't
is.
expect the verses to run over
Oh
so
my
late.
God.
So.
I'm
It
tired.
is
I
so
know
long,
everybody's tired.
3 hours. I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
3
But
hours of
let me,
nothing.
yeah, 3 hours. Let me see. Good morning. I'm Taj. I am the prevention and testing manager at Pride Lines. Um, yeah, I've been in the field for about 11 years, I think.
Oh, that's
How
so
come I can't see you?
Oh, I was leaning back. That's how tired I am. There I go. But yeah, that's about it. Pride Lines is an LGBT plus Q community, but we do offer services to our allies, and we provide testing.
And they
We
do
do
test by appointment.
yeah, by appointment only. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because of COVID-19, we don't we don't do walk-ins right now until we go back into stage 4.
hmm
That's when we'll go back to doing the regular stuff.
Okay.
But
And
we still can,
they can schedule an appointment on PrideLines.org.
yeah, or they can send it to my inbox or anywhere because we do have at-home testing. Well, let me show you how to at-home testing. Hold on.
y'all just tuning in, we have Taj from Pride Lines Organization. They do outreach, prevention, and he's just showing us at HIV test. And how long do the results come in for that?
It's 5 to 15 minutes, and we don't take blood. What we do is we take a oral,
Swab.
we put it in your mouth and rub your gums, and then I put it in some solution, and then they'll let me know.
Okay, so you just swab them out.
It's $50 in Walgreens, but it's free through us.
Oh, and
Oh
y'all can
wow.
get it. Oh, and you can get it free. So we all like free, and they also have free condoms, free lube. If
Yes.
you like Brandon and like racking up on free lube, just go and raid the lube.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh,
They
so
don't
Taj
use
got all
they
those
don't use
streets.
condoms. Everybody raw dogging now. What you got for the people that be raw dogging and
Now, if
like
you
to get
like to roll,
and they like
if you like, if,
and they like to get their
if you,
hole flooded.
well, okay, well, even okay, it's okay to get your hole flooded, but
What does
just,
that even mean?
You know
but
what it
just,
means.
Excuse me.
You've
just,
done it
min,
before to people.
just
To people,
minimize how many different people you let do it. That's all. And if you like that, please get on PrEP. And I know people like to say PrEP only doesn't stop every other STD,
STDs.
but the other thing is we can get rid of the other STDs
Right. Right. Right.
besides
Exactly.
herpes. Besides herpes.
Exactly.
But anything else we can get rid of. So all we're trying to do is we're trying to minimize people from contracting HIV.
Brian want
That's
to
our
know if you
main
got
goal.
magnums in there too. If y'all give away free magnums,
Yes.
Brian, you don't wear no Magnum.
you you know, don't you?
But yes, of course, I mean, it's rare somebody uses condoms.
It's
And
rare.
Oops.
it just have to be, we have to be
Brandon
realistic.
use condoms.
I mean, so he's part of the rare group, but people really don't use condoms these days because it's everywhere on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube,
The only thing.
Pornhub. You don't. All you see is raw sex. So you just have to prepare for it. That's all.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Well, even when I watch a porn,
You can't watch it
if they
without
got a
condom.
condom on, it's like boring.
So you have.
Yeah.
Risk it all.
So
Just risk it
you
all.
got
Risk it
Ross.
all.
You might
I want
got
to see you risk it
Rosses.
all. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about when I watch
But if you can't
pornos.
watch a porn with a condom on, that means you can't have sex with a condom on.
I don't even have sex. You know that.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. You got quiet, Taj. You don't agree? You don't believe
What you mean about what?
with the foolishness that's coming out of Brandon's mouth? Because I can't.
I don't. I really don't.
Okay.
I'm saving myself for marriage.
So how? What are some things that a person can look for when they first messing around with somebody to like visible STDs, like things like
Oops.
you, because I believe in doing inspections. I like to
Start
Well,
crunching
here's
a booty hole.
yeah,
what's
feel.
yeah. Well,
Start
see,
crunching
here's
a booty hole. That's the first
I
thing you need to
always
check that hole. Turn the
I
lights on.
always tell people. I always tell
Especially for like
people,
oral and
it's
stuff.
nothing. It's nothing wrong with turning
Doing
on
it
the light to
and doing
see
the
what you
inspection
are about to get into.
too.
If somebody gets upset with you about turning on the light, that's a red
That means
flag.
something, yeah. Because somebody actually told me
But nobody
to
like
make
fucking.
sure that
Nobody like fucking with the lights
you
on.
don't have to keep them on, but I
You don't
want
have
to
to keep
see
them on.
what's
You don't have to
going
keep them
on.
on.
That's kind of
Or
awkward though.
or what I do or what
What's
I do
awkward is
is
trying to
I
see
light
something on your
candles.
mouth when you wake up in the
Light
Light
morning.
candles.
candles.
Light candles because
Uh-uh,
candles give you you can
no, it don't.
tell.
No, it don't.
Sometimes you
That's
can't,
not good.
but sometimes you can't really see
It with no
what's on
candle.
a penis or on a shirt.
If the light is on, you can't.
If somebody has gonorrhea, you won't see it. If somebody has if
If you
some
squeeze their penis, you will see
why are you
discard.
squeezing somebody's penis though?
You gotta do an inspection. You're not supposed to
Listen,
do it. Suck
if
it.
a nigga gonna
If you
squeeze my
squeeze somebody's penis,
listen,
they gonna knock you out.
Oh no, they not. Cause
if
I'm gonna
no,
squeeze, I'm
if
gonna
somebody
grab it, and
if
then I'm
some
gonna look
No.
at it, and then
if
I'm gonna feel, I'm gonna run my fingers through your booty hole to see if I feel any like
But see, here's the thing. No, you don't want to make. You
type
don't
of.
want to make. See, here's the thing. If you're about to engage in sex, you don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable, and you don't want
exactly,
to. You
and
don't want to feel
you gonna turn the mood
intrusive.
off.
Yeah, it's like what you squeezing shit for. You could
Oh,
just ask those questions before you have. If you gonna do all that, you might as well have a conversation before you have sex.
a lot of people don't do that. Now that a lot of people don't have that conversation. They feel like it's awkward and it's touchy and they're
Let
rather.
me
I
say
mean,
something. If
I ain't gonna lie.
somebody,
I never really had a conversation. But
You just go on the hope and the prayer.
if someone has an STD and an STD has been dormant in their body, let's just say if they had gonorrhea or syphilis, eventually their whole
you're not gonna
walk is
see
going to
it.
change. No, their walk is going to change. You're going to see. You're going to start sitting on their hands, on their feet.
Yeah, you get the with the
If you do
syphilis,
not take care of yourself,
hand
you'll
spots.
show it.
You talking
You'll
about
see it.
syphilis?
Syphilis or gonorrhea. Yeah.
So
Yep.
what happens
Like
if
you get
what
have some
happens?
legs and some soap and wash your hands because that
But what happens if
You,
it's still in your body for a long time?
your
Going
body will
going untreated?
it'll fuck up
your body will start
your
your body will start to break down.
But certain STDs,
Your
you can
body
see
will
the
start to
symptoms
break
like
down.
syphilis.
Like
They
if you
got
have
spots on
gonorrhea,
their hands and their
if you are the bottom and you have the gonorrhea, you're gonna start
Oh,
feeling it.
thank God I'm not the bottom.
You're gonna feel it in your stomach, because your stomach gonna feel like you have a sharp pain in it. If you are the top, when you use the bathroom, you're going to feel it when you urinate.
Hmm.
So each position, there are certain things you look for that you will start. Your body always tells you when something is wrong. Your
Amen.
body's never your body's never gonna lie to you. We just overlook it and we ignore it. But your
talking
body's
about
gonna
I
tell
spots.
say
you.
I stay in tune with my body.
Oh, so when you catch an STD, you know,
I never call it STD.
you stay tuned. Okay, you don't want to squeeze no penis. You squeeze, you rub, you touch, you come to life. You feel come.
Now, if I got a nigga trying to squeeze my penis and tutting on lights, I'm gonna just say get out,
Okay, bye.
Now, what I
get
will
out.
say, what I will tell people who like to eat ass, you have to be very careful about how deep your tongue is going, because you can get some fecal matter and you can catch hepatitis. So you have to be very careful. I know people like to go as deep as they want, but you got to be very careful because you
You like
may
to suck the hole?
I like
you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful because that's
That's
how people get hepatitis.
that's why I do not like eating.
Which
I don't
hepatitis?
just eat anybody ass. I do
Which
not eat anybody
hepatitis?
ass. Yeah,
Yeah,
which
people have to
hepatitis?
like. You
Which
have to do that with
hepatitis?
everybody. Hepatitis
No, I don't eat everybody ass though.
A
I
and
don't eat
C.
everybody ass. I
I
don't
think A
eat
and
just
C.
random. I
A
don't
and
eat
C.
random booty.
What
Did
they
I
got
always
against
tell
A
people
and
when you
C?
go to? I always tell people whoever engage in
They got
sex
a cure for A
parties,
and C.
like do not be
Sex
sucking and
parties.
eating. Yeah, because people do like to
Oops,
engage in
I
oral
had that
sex
written
at
down
sex
too.
parties.
Sex parties. You ever been
Bathhouses,
to
bookstores.
bathhouse
Oh my.
Hell
bookstore?
no. Do I look like I ever been to that?
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm saved.
Oh, yeah. It's live. It's live. How people gonna be comfortable with discussing things when you on here live?
Excuse me? Have
Okay.
you ever seen me in one of those places?
Okay, whatever.
Don't play with me.
I'm here
Y'all
to
know me.
expose
You
everybody.
know me a little better than that. Just a little. There's certain things I
So you
do
never been to
and
a
certain
sex
things I would
party?
not do.
You never been to a sex party?
Not down to nobody that go. So, Christoph said, "What's a bookstore?"
Brandon to tell you once the live is over with. Because
It
he better behind the scenes. He more truthful. So, I had another
ain't
question.
nothing at the
What does
bookstore.
it mean when you fuck somebody and they bleed?
Oops.
When someone bleeds, that usually mean one, you did not lubricate the condom enough.
Properly?
People got to realize when
Okay.
you're having
Yeah, that
sex,
happened. That happened.
every now and you're gonna have to keep lubricating it over and over again. Just don't put the lube down there and thinking that when you spit that it's gonna help. When you
Yeah.
spit, it's making it even worse. When some people they be in the
Spit is
mood and they're
spit
doing it,
is hot though.
Like how
it is,
like
but
Uncle Clifford,
every now and
Uncle
then,
Clifford.
Love Murder, spit and that
every
wasn't
now
movie.
and then, you're gonna have to put some lubrication down there because
They
if
spit
someone's
safe.
bleeding, you have ripped something.
Is spit okay to use as
He
lubricant?
said no.
No, spit is not. No,
He said that make it worse. It
it's
make it more
hot to
dry,
look.
right?
Yeah,
What if you use soap and water?
soap and
Hell no.
water.
That's gonna burn you.
Man, you try to kill somebody.
No, what if you ain't got no lube? You gotta use something.
I don't like when people
If
use lotion.
Lotion.
I don't like people use
Lotion is not good.
That'll
Only
get us
thing that
started.
works is lubricant. Anything else
I like
makes it worse.
Swiss Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Swiss or whatever.
So if somebody's bleeding, that means that person went too rough, and
Ooh.
and it's just like you sticking your dick
That happened to
and
somebody.
Dry.
it's gonna hurt, and that's
I
gonna
did that before to somebody.
You make
and it's
somebody
going to ruin them.
Yeah. And
It's going
well,
to
the
ruin them.
condom had actually bust. The condom had
Exactly.
bust, and then it was bleeding. Ooh, yeah,
bleeding everywhere.
they bleed. They bled a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Man, you must
Yeah.
have ripped their rectum or something.
Oh
They
my!
should have went to the hospital.
Oh, they need some stitches.
No, but they took it. They took dick right after that.
Oh, yeah, you kept
What?
on fucking them bleeding.
No, after that, after I wiped them off, we went back at it.
Oh,
You
I
just
gotta
made it
go.
worse.
I gotta go. Both of y'all
If
gotta
somebody
Shut
starts
up.
bleeding, please stop.
go. Right.
Well, he didn't
Because
want. He wanted me to keep going.
They period.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, like I said, we took a break. I wiped them off. We got.
That's
He
not
was
great.
bleeding a lot.
Oh,
So, and then of course the condom broke. So,
so what was coming?
He should have stopped. He needed to let
Right.
that butthole heal.
Right. Bleeding everywhere.
That's how you
Well-
lose grip.
well, I don't care because I wanted a nut.
How often should bottoms wait between having sex? Like
They could get
What do you
fucked
mean?
every day.
You can. Let me tell you something. An asshole is a muscle. It's going to contract and it's going to retract. If you want to get yourself back tight, all you got to do is jump in the shower, take a hot bath, get you some whatever you douche to it, put some warm water in there,
Oops.
squeeze it in there, and let it out, and let your body get back in order. But that's just how it is.
should they get over like like the Haitian women do after they have a baby, sit over a hot pot and beat their booty hole?
No, it's gonna your hole is gonna automatically tighten itself back up. It's a
So why some
it's
people
muscle.
It's a
get loose,
muscle.
though? Why
Yeah, it's
some people get
suspendable.
loose, though? Where they feel
When
like
people-
they ain't got no
when
grip.
people
Oops.
get loose, the only time
Oops.
people start getting loose if they engage in porn sex. When I mean by porn sex, rough sex. If you have rough sex every night, you're ripping your walls apart. And if you're having sex with multiple people back to back,
No, bitch. Don't fucking play with me.
you're ripping your walls apart. And
Them
especially
people that
if
like
you're
them
not
big ass dicks,
lubricating.
them 11 inches, 10 inches.
Y'all work with my friend booty.
Don't fucking play with me, bitch.
I am screaming, man. Oh, Jesus. My God.
Oh, they like them 10 and 11 inches.
What he's holding up is the at-home sex with kids.
Well, honestly, you know what? I tell people, and they laugh at me all the time, the smaller, the worse. Small dicks give you
Exactly.
gas. Small dicks
Exactly.
give you gas. And people don't realize that. When people have small, and it's not to pick at anybody with small dicks,
It feel like a dad,
but
like somebody stabbed
people
you
with small
arm
dicks
with
tend to overcompensate,
a
and they
parent.
tend to fuck like they have a big one, and it's not just how to go. If your thing is
Exactly.
not, if your dick is not blessed enough, all you have to learn how to do is control your rhythm and stroke, and you'll be fine.
But because
Why
they so,
does big dicks, little dicks hurt worse than big dicks?
but because they so short, they feel like they gotta
They shooting
overcompensate and they gotta
they
go
shooting
hard
gas
and
in
rough
you.
and go
They
fast.
shooting gas in you.
Because they push the area.
They don't have much room to pull back, so they gotta keep beating it and keep.
The edge is
Yeah.
inside of you.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
why
if people with small dicks, I always tell them it's best that you don't use. It's best that you don't use a condom, because when you put the condom on, it makes it worse.
so it's a fuck if you actually.
Prep. Amen. Hello, everybody.
Or pick the right size condom. Pick the right size condom. Basically, there are condoms for smaller people. There are condoms for smaller people. They just so ashamed to go in the store and get it, but the sex will feel better if the condom fits.
Adrian
I
said he only take 10 inches of
I like
so
Matt.
he ain't wasting his time on
I like Magnums because when you get them
They got the
condoms,
thin. They got the thin
and they
type.
be so tight. It'd be hard for you to keep your dick on hard. That's why I stick with the magnums because
I had
Magnum
a
and
question.
Magnum Thins is good too.
I had a
yeah.
question for Taj.
Hmm.
Okay, because I hear this like through conversation a lot, where people say they have sex, and somebody tell them not to nut in them, like it'll make a difference.
What? What you
Like
mean?
when they
Oh, I
having
see
raw
what
sex
it's.
and they
I
be
see
like,
what it.
"Oh, don't nut in me." Like it'll make a
What's it?
difference from them
People don't real. Okay, people don't
contracting
realize.
anything.
People don't realize when you're having sex during. If you're having unprotected sex, you're shooting. You're shooting pre
Pre
cum in
cum.
them already.
Yeah.
That's
Oops.
the. That's just as. That's the same thing.
It's just as
Now,
bad. It's the same thing.
I do not recommend.
So
I
you
do
can
not
definitely catch.
recommend.
You could definitely catch
Hmm.
something for pre-com.
Yes,
Yeah, you
it's
can get
semen.
pregnant from pre cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do recommend that. It's okay to, and everybody everybody likes to indulge in certain things, and that's fine. But I wouldn't suggest you, like if you had sex with four people that night, I wouldn't suggest you let all four of them
Fuck you
Yeah,
right.
releasing you.
that's what they call the cum dumps, right?
It's like
Oops. Oops.
you can call it yeah, I mean, yes, but it's not healthy. And first of all, you don't want. I'm big on people with spirits. That's a lot of spirits shooting in you.
And you don't
Why
know
would you want
what.
4 or 5 different spirits? You don't know who that person, especially if it's a one night stand. You don't know who you let nut up in you. That shit, that
And
shit
you
can
don't
make
know
you go
what they got
crazy.
going on in their body, and you letting all these people skeet up in you. You don't know what each person got going on in their body.
Oh,
Like do it
Chris,
once. Don't do it
Chris
all
Talk,
4 times.
Chris Talk wanted to know what's the best lube. What do you think is the best lube to use? Water based,
Si- I
silicone.
prefer I prefer silicone. Yes,
It feel
because
like silk, don't it?
silicone lasts.
Which one?
I like
I like
silicone because
I like the water base.
The water based. But
Yeah,
only thing
water
about
it
based dry
feels.
only
out though, don't it?
water based goes good with condoms.
Huh.
I like the water base because it feel
And what
more. It don't.
silicone
It's
go
not
better
to me.
with
It's not as
go better
sticky. It's
without
more
Yeah,
condom.
slippery. To me, the sex is
silicone
much pleasurable. The silicone is
silicone
too
lasts a little
sticky for
longer
me.
too.
Silicone lasts long, but is
But they
silicone
both, I
bad
mean, they
for
both
condoms?
work. They both work.
Is
I
silicone
just
bad
prefer
for condoms?
silicone. It's okay, but you got to keep on doing it over and over again.
Keep using it. Platinum.
Oh, I like that one.
What about Swiss Army?
I like that one.
Navy
Swiss
Swiss.
Army is good. Swiss Army is good too. Gun oil is good too.
Gun oil.
Um,
What about that
what else?
buttercream? Um, that cream, buttercream.
Buttercream.
That butter.
What?
They use that
What?
butter, that butter lubricant.
Is it a lubricant?
Yeah, it's like supposed to make you cream.
So that's what they be using in the porns.
Yeah, I
Cause
think
them
so.
niggas
Must
don't be.
be.
Them niggas don't be
Juju
creaming.
won't
Them
allow me to
niggas don't.
get. Juju ain't say nothing
Them
until I
niggas don't
told
be
him.
creaming.
Oh, but Juju says boy butter.
Them
I
niggas
know
don't
what's
be
up.
creaming. Fuck. Them niggas do not be creaming.
What is cream? Please clear that up.
No.
Cream.
Oh wait.
What
Cream
is
Please
is
cream?
hold on.
if
No.
That means
somebody
Hold
creams.
on, Todd. Hold
that
on.
mean they got
Is
extra
that is
cream.
that really is that real cream?
That's
Like,
just
are they
the
really
friction
creaming on the
from the
dick?
pre cum and
Is
the
that
friction.
real?
Pre cum and
Now that's a
lubricants
question I always wanted to ask.
collide together.
Let me break it down because I'm so sick of people thinking that they are women and they could just cream all over the place. Cream, if somebody is creaming, that is a mucus membrane. And that is not
I said that
safe.
before. I said
That
that.
is not safe.
I
Men
said that.
do not cream. Men do not cream. Men do not cream. There is
Hold
in
on,
your
you
there
said
is a
mucus membrane. What is
there
that?
is a mucus membrane that helps you shit.
Oh, so it's
That
so
is
it's
not if somebody is
body
creaming.
tissues.
If somebody is really creaming, they need to stop what they're doing because shit is going to come afterwards.
Ugh.
You should not be creaming.
Oops.
When I be saying it on porn, that is something they put up in them to
That's the
make
boy
it come
butter.
out. That's the boy
Juju
butter.
says the
That
boy
is
butter.
nothing natural. That is nothing natural.
I don't
I don't
exactly.
care how horny people say they get. Oh, my man made me cream. No, you just didn't
So
douche all the way.
can guys get
Oops.
wet?
What do you mean? What you mean wet?
Like
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
know they can
because
get wet from.
sometimes it be like
They
I'm
can
wet,
get
I'm
wet
getting
from.
wet,
They
and
can
it just feel
remember.
like wet
From
when
when
you
they
get wet.
just
Remember
the leftover
when you're
water.
having sex, you are this body to body contact. body to body in contact comes sweat.
So it's
When
sweat
you
inside your
sweat
booty.
and all that type of stuff, and you put all that shoot that water up in there, and you put that dick in there with lubrication on there, that's going in and out. That's making you wet. People
With
got to stop
sweat
thinking
going
that
up
they're
in your booty.
women.
Right.
No,
They think
it's
they got a
sweat,
pussy.
lubrication,
They
and
think they
all
got
that
that
type of
wop.
stuff.
They think
That's
they got that wop.
lubrication. It's lubrication. It's lubrication mixed with sweat. That's what that is. That is for women. Women have secretions in their vagina that causes them to get wet. Not men. Not men.
Side of it, if that's true.
Ooh, ooh.
And people think, I get so wet. No, you just got real hot and you started to sweat.
So when they say I'm a cream on that thing, that's just like stay away from me type shit.
Yeah, like what are you creaming?
I mean,
What
it
are you
sounds
creaming?
good. It sounds
It
good.
sounds
I ain't gonna lie.
good.
It do turn
It
me on when
sounds
they say
good.
that.
It
It do.
sounds good, but if they're creaming, shit finna follow.
Oh.
Oh my.
Somebody ever creamed on you and shit followed?
No. Well, somebody. I mean, I've been painted on before, but not. They didn't cream on me first. No.
Like,
I mean, I don't know. I don't be looking at all that.
Ugh.
Honestly, I don't be looking at all that.
What would you say is the proper way to make sure you're ready to have anal sex?
Well, okay.
Make sure that
Listen,
water clear and not beige.
if you know you're trying to have sex that night or whatever,
Don't eat all
change the way you're eating up prior to. Like if you know you're gonna have sex like within 4 to 5 hours prior, don't sit up there and go to Boston Market and
that. Have some spinach
eat all that food. Eat something
Boston,
light, like
Boston Market would definitely take you to the bathroom.
Yeah, that Boston.
eat a piece of chicken, or eat some fruit and stuff, and then
So what?
make sure you just give yourself. I say at least give yourself an hour to
Eat some
45
fruit,
minutes to
right?
an hour to douche, and then drink water. People don't realize the more water you drink, and the more hydrated you are, your body fluids will pass through quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
that's true.
what? I don't know. I forgot.
What you know anything about that pure thing? How does that pure work?
Is it good?
That pure shit don't work, man. You can do that on your own.
For real?
If you want to naturally shit on your own, chew your food
Slow.
25 to 30 times, drink plenty of water, exercise, and you should be able to go to the bath every time you eat a meal. You should be able to go to the bathroom afterwards or close to it.
I agree.
That's how you
That's how
know
you know
your
you're
body is
healthy.
regular.
Sometimes you don't
And it's
have
working
to.
healthy. It's working.
It is regular. It's regular.
Exactly.
Most
It's
doctors say that you shouldn't. But
exactly.
as long as you go after every meal, you should be fine.
You say what
Exactly.
now?
I read an article where a doctor said that you really shouldn't have to douche as long as you take
Is that
a
doctor?
bath.
Does that doctor get fucked?
Oops.
Does he get what? Oh, he was. I guess he specialized in homosexual studies. So
If he ain't a homosexual, I don't believe him.
But everybody
Well,
should
I know
take
some
everybody
people-
should take
some
a shit
people-
on a daily basis.
Yeah, but
You
If
should
their
be
body
shitting
is working.
regardless.
If you shit after every meal, like what the fuck do you have in you to
Exactly.
Well, because you may still have
But they
some
say
particles
douching
in
is
there.
not-
Amen.
douching is
That's
not
true
healthy.
though. That's true.
You may still have some particles,
That's
and
true
you
what he's
still
saying
want,
right now.
and you still want to have that fresh smell, because once that penis go inside of you and it start hitting,
Ain't no
a
coming
smell
back.
is gonna come out, whether you got it out or not.
Teach the
So
people,
why
Todd.
don't
Teach
why
the
don't you just
people. I hope they
prepare?
watching.
I see
Just
some people
prepare
like to put,
for
like,
it.
Is it safe to put like a abstract flavor in the dish bottle?
Okay, here's the thing. I always tell people, if you're gonna when you're first doing it, use plain water, because then you can see what's coming out. Once you see it's clear a few times, then you start putting in your Dove soap, or you start putting in a soap that smells good to get it up there and to make it smell extra fresh.
really?
Shit.
Yes.
It wouldn't that dry out your inner walls of the soap?
No, it won't.
That's not
But the
healthy.
lubrication,
Listen to the expert.
the lubrication is going to oil you right back up. The lubrication is going to oil you back. All you're doing is shooting sudsy water that smells good in your ass. So when somebody hitting it, they're getting a clean scent. Now, if you're the
Todd,
type of person who
That's
like
outrageous.
a different smell, then, and I'm not telling you nothing I haven't tried. I never tell people to do something I haven't tried. So if I'm telling you to do it, it's because I've tried it, and I'm not going to lead you in the wrong direction.
What
Now,
about
if you
apple
choose
cider vinegar?
not, what, in your ass,
That's what Juju asking. If you could put a
you
little
drink
squirt
apple
of
cider.
apple
You
cider
take a, my God,
Johnny said pure works well, and he said do not put soap on your ass,
up your ass.
up your ass.
Because that'll get infected.
Listen,
You'll get
That look
listen.
like it might. That look like it might burn.
You'll get
Sound
It
like
ain't
it
gonna
might burn.
burn. It ain't gonna burn. It ain't gonna burn. It
You
ain't
get
gonna
a
burn.
cyst from that.
You will not get a cyst. Find me one person
So
who got a
soap is
cyst
basically a
from that.
bacteria. I mean, it's made out of like bacteria, ain't it?
But
So
What are you talking about?
why would it be made of bacteria?
Man,
it's made out of something that's not
it's
good
not made
to
out of
put in
bacteria.
your body.
Listen. I'm telling you.
You don't
This is how. This is. See. This
put,
is
put a little,
people.
fragrance in up and drop a
This is why people smell. This is what makes it different.
Oops.
People who smell regular and people who smell clean.
I love somebody that smells good as fuck.
Well,
That
shit,
made
you
me
can
want.
spray some
That made me
diapers.
want to fuck them when they smell so
It's
good.
like you don't want to smell like. Who wants to smell like an asshole?
That's true. That's true.
Soap is
That's
not going
true.
to harm you. Soap is not going to harm.
That's true.
You're already shooting water inside of you. Once that water shoots
Nobody
clear,
want to smell no booty hole.
you add your little Dove in there, and it's perfectly fine because all you have to do is lube you back up, and you're okay. You're okay. I promise you're okay.
All right. So
If
y'all
you are
two
getting
brothers over there.
sores or blisters, you're using cheap soap.
Ooh,
Oops.
sores and blisters.
You're
Oops.
Can't you
using
get
cheap.
cysts?
You're using cheap
I only
soap.
use two kind of soaps. I only use two kind of soaps.
I just did. I thought it would irritate. Like it can irritate.
It won't. I promise you. Try it one time if you ever
I
decide to
know I saw
bottom,
somebody
and
put
I
on
promise you,
Facebook.
you'll thank me later.
Somebody put on Facebook that they used. They had a dishwasher with a vanilla extract, like the
Of
cooking vanilla.
what? Okay, now they're stupid. Because if they do not get all that out, that vanilla extract is going to go bad.
It's gonna go
Why would
bad.
you put food inside of you unless you can get all that out? Who wants to have vanilla extract sitting in their asshole days and days and days? That's retarded. People always try to go beyond to be the first to do something. Vanilla extract do not need to go on your ass. Go to get vanilla beam and body wash and put that in your ass.
So it should be organic soap.
Soap, yes.
Organic. You said
I ain't no,
organic.
but no,
I
but
mean,
Dove
Dove
is
is
like one
fine.
of the best soaps you could buy. No, don't put no Irish Spring up there though.
Yeah, don't go
Oh
shoot no dollar
Lord.
soap up your ass.
Right.
On the soap. But Jesus,
Ooh, I'm glad I'm not a bottom because y'all go through too much.
got to water on something is very wrong.
Oh, it's
That's
funny,
all I
man.
feel. If your booty ain't
That ain't
cleaned
got it.
out right, you shouldn't be smelling like nothing but fucking nothing.
But I feel what Todd's saying. Like, who wants to smell a booty hole?
I mean, what you in the booty
That's why
hole?
I'm so
So
like. That's why
why
I'm
are you
very
even
careful
fucking the
on
booty
who
hole
I
if you don't
eat.
want to smell it?
I'm very careful on what ass I eat because nobody want to smell that.
But I love sucking up, sticking my tongue deep up in there and sucking it out.
It-
So I'm kind of scared now.
So you would have want them to use Dove.
I don't want them to make sure they ain't got nothing that's gonna get in my mouth. That's number one.
You rather Dove in your mouth or fecal matter?
I rather like just I love water, spring water. So if they can dish with spring water, that'd be
How you know it's spring water? They could
What
use
the
tap
fuck?
water.
That ain't gonna
They could use
that ain't gonna take
spring
away the
water.
I'm a
that ain't gonna
taster.
take away the booty smell.
I mean I ain't gonna lie, I like a little
Ooh,
I
oh.
do. I
So
like a little.
you like them straight out the gym, musty and
No, I'm not talking about
Yeah.
that. I'm just talking about a natural booty smell, like just a natural booty.
I don't want it natural.
Yeah,
Ooh.
a little,
Well, some people like that.
a little
Some people like
season,
that.
a little season,
No,
a little
some people
season.
really
I
do
like a
like
little
that. They don't want you to
season.
take no shower.
I like my booty
that's
a
gonna
little
irritate
season.
my nose.
Mm.
It's gonna make me really want to
Ooh.
I don't mind fucking with
eat.
I don't mind fucking with a nigga after he leave the gym as long as he
Nah,
not musty.
I'm not eating nobody else. Just at the gym. I ain't talking
But when they hot and sweaty, that's kind of hot though.
I like a little, a little spice on my
Ooh,
It tastes kind of salty.
ooh,
Don't shoot it up your ass
ooh.
if you feel comfortable enough to do so. Put 2 drops of soap in some water, shake it well, and let it sit for 2 minutes, and then shoot it up. Yeah, I don't know. That something is scary.
Mm-hmm.
When I was young,
Yeah, that dude. I ain't gonna lie, Todd. That do sound kind
I
of
was educated to use
scary.
a piece of soap
It's
and stick up your
Putting
butt.
some soap
it's
in your.
That will assist with
it's only going. Remember, it's
work.
only going
Juju
around
It's
the
said
going
he
in
rectal
and
area.
coming right back out,
Juju
right?
said he
Yeah, it's
used to
coming right
put
back
soap.
out.
Juju
Yeah.
said he used to put soap up. He used to put a piece of soap up his butt.
A
And he
piece of
said that
soap.
It's the
yeah,
way you
because
said
because he
it.
said he didn't know nothing about freezing. So he
Piece
said,
of. Why would he put a piece of soap up his
Oh,
butt?
he
I don't
didn't
know,
know.
let me tell you,
He
he
didn't
said
know no
that
better.
he put a piece of soap and he
No,
soaked up his butt
soapy
and
water.
assisted with
Soapy
the
water would
freezing
be
and
fine.
it really worked. No, he
Soapy
said
water will work just fine.
I think he cut like a piece of soap like
Okay, that's
down one
retarded.
side and
That's
stuck up
retarded.
up and down.
You're hurting
Nah,
yourself. Oh my
Juju used to be
God.
Juju used to be
All
clean
that for
though.
Do I
some
have?
dick. Y'all doing
I gotta
all
give
that
you.
for
Do I
some
gotta
dick.
teach you a class? I teach a class?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you these questions because I'm sure a lot of people are
You
uneducated
know
like
what?
you
I'm
and I'm
glad we're
sure
talking
that
about this because a lot of people really don't know. Like they really like,
Please, yeah.
especially when you young and you first coming into this.
Hmm.
No, they don't know, and then they scared to ask somebody. So
I have taught many of people how to douche.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of young people out here who don't even know what a flea bottle is. So I thought it would be a good question to ask. Can you let me share my experience without being judged? I'm not judging you. You used to be clean. I mean,
no, he's talking about when he first started, which I
yeah,
get it because he didn't
that's
know no better.
a lot of
I
people.
get it.
I just said a
A
lot of
lot of
people
people don't
don't
know no
know.
better in the beginning.
A lot of people
Hmm.
don't know, so it's good to be able to talk. You use warm water, cold water, lukewarm
I ain't
water,
gonna lie.
or what?
Warm
You see,
water, warm
you,
water. Don't use cold water. Cold water will close you up. Warm water. Warm water soothes it and it smooths the hole out and it gets you real good. Warm water, not cold water.
So it's better if somebody gonna eat somebody out. It's better for them to shave, so you won't have no like
I like it shaved. I like it
particles,
Here's
shaved.
like
the,
no
okay. Here's the thing
dingleberries.
with shaving. Here's the thing with shaving.
You can't
If
shave
you're
the
going to
same.
shave or nair,
A beat.
is or if you're not on prep, shave or nair 24 hours before you have sex because once you shave and nair, that is an open wound. So if somebody was
Mm.
to shoot cum on that area,
Oops.
that is an open area. So people like to shave real quick before they date come over. That is a bad thing, especially if you're not on prep. Do that
Ooh.
at the
He
beginning of the
just said
day.
his fleet connects to his shower.
A lot of people
Is
do.
that
Or some people do
dangerous?
that too.
That's
But
dangerous.
A
don't
lot
be
of people
shaving
do.
it. Don't be shaving and naring right before you have sex
But
because you are put your
I'm
body at
glad you
risk.
said that because a lot of people don't know that.
No way
Hmm.
about shaving.
Like that you should shave 24 hours before. Like a lot of
And
people
don't
do it
brush your
right before
teeth.
they. A lot of
Don't
people.
brush your teeth.
I thought you can brush your teeth 45 minutes prior to oral sex.
I
45
wouldn't do
minutes
Not if
that
you
to
got
either.
hour.
open wounds in your gums.
But I heard you're supposed to do it 45 minutes to hour
I
prior.
would do it. I would do it. I would do it maybe an hour prior. And if you can't get it to time, take some Listerine, because Listerine clears a lot. Will clear your bad odor. Use Listerine, and then go ahead and do oral sex.
Can you put some Listerine in the bottle with your dish bottle and just use that for a
Uh-uh.
splash?
Now here's the
Because
thing.
that's
Okay, here's the
alcohol.
thing. You have to be well experienced to do that. And when you do that,
What about just a
it's
little
a you
splash?
supposed to do a drop, and you're supposed to do it one time, and that's actually the last douche you're doing.
Oh, that's
And it's
complete
supposed to be a real
alcohol.
a quick up. So when the person actually goes to eat your ass, they will taste Listerine. But you got to be experienced in that field to do that. I would recommend nobody just going out there and doing that because you can fuck yourself
But
up.
I don't want to taste Listerine when I eat somebody else.
You don't want to taste booty. You don't want to taste Listerine. What you want to taste? Strawberries,
Yes.
kiwi, bananas. What you want?
Yes.
Just tell them to
that's
stick a
for
Starburst
that's
up
for
his ass.
experienced people.
Could you stick like a Skittles up somebody's butt and suck it out?
Why? Why?
I like to eat ass with Skittles on.
No,
I like the taste.
no,
That's not good either.
no. I wouldn't suggest that because you don't know what they ass got inside. So you will be wherever you eat, when you
No,
eating
I'm not.
Skittle
I don't
and
do that
whatever's
type of
in
stuff with
their ass.
somebody. I don't do that type of stuff with any nobody. If that's my old
Maybe,
man, and
maybe if
I
you
know
love her,
I
maybe,
can't put
yeah,
no
do that with
like
your
pieces in
lover.
my mouth and eat it. I can't spruce it up a little bit.
But make
Put
sure he
some.
clean it up. Make sure he clean all that shit out though.
Oh no, I ain't gonna be down there sticking food up in nobody's ass if I know they ain't clean.
Yeah, all that food shit, it get a little tricky. Get a little tricky.
Let me calm
I,
down.
you know, I don't really
Like
get into
calm
all
down.
that anyway.
Cause you're born.
Yeah, I don't
You
get
just
into
say
all
that
that.
like a
I don't
damn
get into all
virgin.
that.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. That's a little
Later like a
tricky.
dead body for what? Waiting on what?
Just lay
Wait,
there,
don't play with me.
waiting for
Don't play
Bad
with me.
Mister to come do his
No, don't
business on
play with me.
you.
Don't play with me.
But I don't know what questions you have, sexologist. I just ran out of all of mine because some people was asking, and I don't know much about sex because I'm too young.
uh,
I mean, Todd said just use lube so you'll be wet again. That whopper come back to life. Just use some lube.
Mm-hmm. Your
Listen,
booty hole gonna be dry anyway.
I love to eat ass, so I mean, sometimes you use enough spit, you don't really need them.
Okay, go ahead.
the spit is like kind of hot though.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's my
get
thing,
that
but
shit.
you can use spit, but 20 pumps later, throw some lube down there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't keep spitting because the condom is
What
gonna
about
eventually break and you're gonna end up hurting that person.
No, we
what
talk
about
about. I'm talking about raw dogging.
oh god, what about coconut oil?
Coconut, what is that?
Coconut
Ooh,
oil, like some people
Coconut
I
oil
use
don't think
goes
you
on your
should use
skin.
that. I don't think you
It
should use
goes on
that.
your it goes on your
you can't
skin.
use it in your booty hole,
I don't think you should
Why?
use that.
like a
Lubricant.
lubricant.
Lubricant is the
That's
only
not
thing you
meant.
should.
That's not meant to go inside your booty hole.
Well, coconut is the
Lubricant.
Yes.
organic. What if it's the organic coconut?
No.
It still dries
I
up
don't
with
like.
you.
I don't like when nobody come over here with no Vaseline either.
No, what about
Oh my
Vaseline?
God, that's jailhouse sex.
Brandon, like Joe, I told you pray for my friend booty hole.
I'm not the
That's
one
a,
that had the Vaseline.
the
I have it.
Vaseline only feels good to the top, but the bottom is going to
It don't
ruin
feel good to
them.
me either.
Vaseline is too thick.
I like
I
something.
don't.
I like something that's slippery and wet. Like that's why I like. That's why I like the water based.
So I
To me,
mean,
the water based feel
if
more
you can
natural.
if you can dish with soap, you can fucking get you soap is lube at this point. Shit.
Go
What if
ahead. See
what
what
if you
happened.
did? What if you doing
Go
it in the
ahead.
shower and some soap get up in there? A little bit of soap to
That
It's gonna
happens.
burn. It's gonna
it's gonna
burn.
burn. Ooh,
It's gonna burn a little bit.
go ahead.
It's gonna burn a little
So
bit.
we can shove soap up our butt, but not coconut oil. Coconut oil is natural, especially the
No,
You
organic one
can.
you get from
You're
that's just
only.
like that's just like putting baby oil in your butt. Who does that?
you did it before.
No, I have not.
Remember.
I mean,
Who
we've
have
all
you?
tried it. We've all
Hello,
tried
it
it.
was an epic
But
fail.
hell, right.
And remember, you're shooting the soap up your ass for it to come right back out. You're not having sex with it. Coconut oil, you're trying to have sex with it. There's a difference.
Right.
Juju want
You
to know
can. I
about
wouldn't tell you to go use. I
capturing
wouldn't
swallow.
tell you to use Dove as lubricant.
Juju want to know about your take on captioning captioning swallow.
Oops.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
He
I'm
said
gonna
he
tell you something
wants
right now.
to suck
I'm gonna
and
tell you.
swallow.
I'm gonna tell you something. You can swallow.
Toothpaste.
It would take a whole
Ooh,
bucket of.
wait. Hold on. Hold on.
It would
I
take
want to
a
hear this one.
gallon.
I want to hear
It
this
would
one.
take a gallon of cum to be swallowed to get an STD. Remember,
I'm
it
glad you said
kills.
that.
There's an
That's something
enzyme
that
in.
I wanted
There's an
somebody to clear that up.
enzyme in your throat that kills all that. What people catch STDs in their mouth is when you have rips in your gums, when there is open wounds in your gums, or there's an open cut somewhere. That's how you catch the STD. But if there's no open cuts nowhere, you can swallow somebody cum. By the time it hits your stomach, all that is killed because you're in the throat. There's enzymes in your throat that kill all of that.
So that's why they say it's very rare for you to catch
It's
anything that way.
very rare. It's very rare unless you have a rip. Unless somebody, if
So
you
how
sticking
do
your dick
people
in some,
get like chlamydia in their mouth and stuff like that?
if somebody's sucking your dick
You always squeeze that dick before you take it and see that air
and
drop.
they
That's
have
how you get it.
Wait.
wait,
That's how.
let's say somebody brushed their teeth before they give head, and then but they start to scrub their gums. When you scrub your gums is now open sore. So let's say a top come in there who has gonorrhea or chlamydia, and he does all that, and he nuts in your mouth. That nut is going to touch your gums.
Because he's going to be discharging at the same time.
Oh my God.
While you sucking and sliding, he's going to be discharging
That
in
is
your
so
mouth.
disgusting. That is so
You gonna think that nigga
disgusting.
came? You gonna think that nigga came and that's fucking
That's
discharge?
just discharging your mouth.
Oh my God.
Squeeze that.
Squeeze
Oh my
that
God.
head.
Squeeze it
No.
from the root, from the balls on up to the head, bitch. Get all of that line to see what come out. Fuck
Oh
that.
That's why I tell
my.
people. That's why I tell people to be very careful when you're engaging in oral sex, and even if the person, let's say the person is
But everybody
unplugged.
doing that shit. It's so hard because everybody giving head, like,
Well, why is it so hard?
and they doing it. They doing it with people they don't even know. So it's
Yeah.
like there's just something. It's just something natural for people to do to give head. It's
foreplay.
very natural. So it's like these niggas ain't looking at these niggas dick. They're not squeezing these heads. They're not doing none of that shit.
But and then if you, I always tell people, if you're not looking for it, it's gonna look for you.
That's right.
That's why I
So
said
it's best that you look for
squeeze
it.
that dick. Squeeze that dick.
No, you don't squeeze nobody dick. All you,
with,
all you
with both
do,
hands. With
all
both
you do is
hands.
play with
With
it.
both
Just
hands.
play with it. Just play with it. Just play with it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I be like paranoid about anybody sucking my dick too, because I don't know what they got going on in their mouth. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They got herpes in their mouth.
Because when first of all, I hate to talk about this, but even when I'm on an app and people be like so quick to suck you, like they want to suck. They don't know what the fuck you like. They don't know you. They don't know shit about you. They so eager to suck your dick. Like when a nigga so eager to suck your dick, and
That lets you know.
I feel like they gonna suck anybody dick. They don't care. They
Yeah.
just want to suck a dick.
Yep.
When they have like a fetish to suck dick, or they got like a strong urge and they just gotta have it, like that scares me because that means, bitch, you just sucking anybody dick.
Right.
Like that scares me because I don't know what you got going on.
That's all I'm like. I don't eat anybody else. Like you just gotta.
I don't eat anybody ass either.
I gotta.
Like people
I
have
gotta
to be
spread
people.
it,
People should be
spread
just
it,
have
yeah,
just have sex
touch
and go
it,
about your
but-
business.
But I ain't gonna lie, like people always say that about me. They feel they be like they be like, I don't understand how you so quick to fuck somebody but you won't get head. Like you very hesitant about getting head. I'm very hesitant when it comes to like my mouth.
What about them?
But when I'm fucking somebody, like I'm more lenient on that. But when it's head, I'll be like, or me getting their ass, or me sucking their dick, or they sucking my dick. Like I'm very like hesitant on that when it comes to my mouth,
Why you gotta have sex with
because you got to think about it. When you're doing oral, most of the time nobody uses a condom, so it's like nobody. Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. Nobody using condoms when they give head, so it's like you very cautious. I'm very cautious when it comes to that. But people look at me weird, like, why you so cautious about that? But you quit the fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's a big difference.
To me, yeah, because everything you do oral most of the time is unprotected.
you can use a condom on the phone.
But if somebody put a condom on my dick before they give me head, they got to get out.
Okay, bye.
You got to get the fuck out. You got to go. You got to go.
Oh my God.
No, you got to go. You need to get. You got to get the fuck.
So you just okay.
Who wants head with a condom on? Who?
You want him, you don't want him.
Nigga, I want to see somebody put a condom on your dick and suck you up, and let me see how long you gonna let them suck you up.
I mean, if I'm so worried about what's in your mouth, then and I really want some head, then
No,
I'm gonna pop out a banana strawberry flavor. You pick which one you want to taste.
no,
Y'all
no.
talking about flavors.
I ain't gonna lie, it ain't going down. It ain't.
Condoms too, y'all.
Ain't nobody giving me no head with no condom on. I'm sorry, that ain't happening.
Guys, the safest sex is not having sex at all. It's okay to be abstinent. You don't have to.
Who being abstinent? Who?
You don't feel
Who?
Don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything you don't want.
But who? But people be. I be telling people. I was like, you know what? And this is the mistake a lot of people make. They be trying to play this. They try. They like to ignore their feelings, and people will go on this I'm being abstinent until their feelings catch up with them. And then once they got all that built up tension in them, they go fucking like 30 people. It's
Ooh, that's
okay
one.
to
That's something
act.
else I want to touch on, but maybe we'll save it.
It's it's okay to act
Yeah.
on your feelings. It's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like having sex, go ahead and have it. But not having sex and doing this abstinence shit with no
And don't forget
purpose.
about your question too. You don't have to talk about it today, but next time.
I,
Remember the one about if your friend have
oh, okay.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I'm abstinent and I'm proud. It's been a very long time since
But what do you ask? Let me ask you a question. Why are you abstinent?
because I want to get married. I want somebody to really
Okay,
love
Child,
me as a
listen,
human being
listen,
versus
listen,
loving me for
listen,
myself. Because that's
child.
the only thing they be
listen.
loving me for. Because they don't
Uh
love me for
uh,
my
uh
personality.
uh,
They
uh,
only love me for
uh
my sex.
uh,
That's
uh.
all I've seen to be good
You
for.
see where you are going to, let me tell you something right now. You are setting yourself up.
But
Stop,
I'm trying to find me a godly
stop,
man, somebody who's gonna
stop,
respect my body, mind, and soul.
stop putting limitations on enjoying life. And that's where people go wrong. There's nothing wrong with having casual sex and enjoying life and going on
There's a
about your
term for
day.
that. I forgot what it is.
What if you never get married? You gonna never have sex?
No, then I'm gonna have all the sex in the world, and then
Oh,
and then everything is gonna be nice and ready
man, most
and
when people go, let me tell you something. When people go like that, when people be trying to hold themselves off till they get into a relationship. Once they hold themselves off and finally get into a relationship, they start hoeing in the relationship because once
wow.
they start having sex, all these other feelings will start coming out.
Amen.
You're supposed to be a hoe when you're single. So when
Yeah,
you
but
finally settle down,
I
all of
don't
it gone.
hold I don't hold for a long time. I need to break.
Amen.
I want to find
Charles, don't
a
believe
good
him.
man on
Don't
this
believe
earth.
him. Don't believe nothing that come out of his mouth.
Oh, you mad because I can
He
refrain
is
from
not
having
being
sex with you?
abstinent. He is
I
not
am
being
being
abstinent.
abstinent.
No, he's not.
I am.
No,
I'm
he's not.
only
When the last
Oh,
time you had sex?
Richie.
I
When was the last time you had sex? And you
don't let nobody bully you into
and
doing
you
anything.
bet not lie. And you
Because
bet not lie.
the last time I
And
had
you know I
sex
know.
is the last time I had
And you
sex,
know I
and
know.
you wasn't there
And
for
you
me.
know I know. But I know.
So whatever I say
But I
will be
know.
what I say.
But I know you ain't been no damn
I'm
abstinent.
abstinent. I haven't had sex in like
You better not say
what today
you.
is Monday. I haven't had sex. I haven't had sex in like
Bitch, I'm
5
gonna expose
days.
your ass.
Since
It's
when?
about
Since
5
when?
days. 5 days.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
When
Okay.
the
hmm.
last time you had sex? Probably before I got here.
It was a couple of days ago.
It was yesterday.
Maybe last week.
It was yesterday.
No, what today is?
It wasn't
Yeah,
no
last
last week.
week.
It wasn't
Last
no
week.
last week. It
Yes, it
probably was
was.
12
It was
hours
last
ago.
week. It was good too.
I'm
He'll
screaming.
probably be having sex right now if we didn't wait till
You're
later.
actually right. I
Trust.
would have
Oh,
been.
trust. Yeah,
That damn verses ain't last so damn long.
my
The
goodness.
plan was to watch verses, do Boyztalktoo, and
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 embrace a
fuck
whore.
right after. But I
It's
know
okay to be a whore
I
if you
know
want
that
to be a
nigga
whore.
sleep now. It's too late.
It's okay to be a whore if you want to be a whore. Don't think
That's
I'm
what,
judging. But if you're going to be a whore, be an honest one.
that's what I get for fucking with these old ass men. They be going to sleep too early.
You will be asleep by now, too.
No, I be up. I be up lurking.
Okay, Taj, we really appreciate you for joining the live and educating these children on certain sex
Mm-hmm.
practices that they probably weren't familiar with. I think I learned.
And I can't wait till the next time you come on because I actually have some
You know,
other things that we didn't touch on that I feel that is very important and there's a term for it,
he gonna figure it out.
but
Trust me.
I know you'll know the term, but
So,
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next time because it's kind of deep. So I don't want to bring the people too
Ah.
deep yet.
so yeah, we appreciate everybody for tuning in every Monday 9 p.m. CPT time. Again, you can go to the Pride organization to schedule an appointment, or you can hit up Taj on his on his Facebook to do any prevention. Or if you have any other questions that we probably didn't touch on tonight, you can inbox him probably, and he'll go ahead and help you out with anything that you need.
I
And
may need to get
again,
one of them free tests.
yes, he's on top. So
Okay.
he can even drop those off, or y'all can pick it up
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. So we can make some shit happen. So we do appreciate you coming on the live and educating these people on certain things that we probably weren't unaware of. But we'll be back. Probably not next Monday because it is a holiday. It'll be like
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to do it? You want to just?
we'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We'll let y'all know if we'll do. If
Well, I will be just coming back from Atlanta,
Oh, you going?
unfortunately.
Okay. So Brandon will be holding in Atlanta. So
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that.
Okay.
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for none of that, actually.
Okay. So he gonna lie.
I'm going for other
all the way to
reasons.
the end.
Shut up.
Okay. So everybody have a good night.
Why you didn't go? Why you didn't come to the brunch, Todd?
Subscribe to our YouTube.
I was I tried, but I was involved in something.
Oops, he had a date. He had a date.
I'll have to watch about that tomorrow. I tried, but
Right.
Oops, it was too good.
I tried. It was. I was like, you know what? Oh,
You was in that walk. That walk. Walk.
bye.
Walk. 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 Have a good night. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in.
Good night.